Yeah, I just one person asked me to just do a little bit more of a breakdown of the day tomorrow. This is the Equinox. You know, it may be the Equinox, you know, here in Vrindavan, but you know, this affects the whole world. Okay, now the Equinox here. I added some more lines to the figure just to show you that what's going on. I got out my ruler and my yeah, my degree measurer. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's see if we can do this nicely. You know, you can see now the sunrise is going to be at let's see, a little bit of discretion here. This is west and this is east. So sunrise, when I put this down, and you know, whatever. Okay, sunrise is going to be at 90 degrees. I don't make mistakes. Just don't see that. This is the east side. East is at 90. It's like perfect. The sun is, you know, the sun, Surya. We pay more attention to the moon than the sun. But this is it. This is the sun's day. This is Surya's day. This is the influence of the sun is right on us tomorrow. So it's like it's a good day to pay respects to Surya. This is like it brings attention to Surya Dev, not the Chandra. We calculate by the moon calendar. Right? We calculate by a moon calendar, but right now there's a big festival in Sri Rangaji temple, and they calculate by the stars, and they feel that the stars are more prominent, and they have more control and everything than the moon or the sun. So they even get, this is Sri Ramanujacharya. He set all his calendar days up according to the 28 nakshatra. And for them, we're almost the same, but our Holi ended. And they have the big time for their last days of Holi is right now. It just started, and it goes for 10 days. Where our Holi already ended. Their Holi, let's see, our Holi ended there on the 14th, and their Holi started on the 18th, right? Yeah, it's 18th. They start, maybe they started on the 17th. So we're 3 days off. But for them, the nakshatra, the change in the stars, it takes 26,000 years to do a cycle in the stars. Whereas the moon and the sun have their monthly thing. So the stars are like prominent throughout the universe. And they're closer to what you would call the time factor of the universe. Which I already mentioned, that 6 months of hours is 1 day of the time factor within the universe. So the nakshatra, it coordinates with that more. So looking from the point of view of somebody standing in the universe, they feel that all the planets and everything looking at us, that they feel that the holy time is actually now. So, because we put everything into our perspective, either the moon or the sun. But tomorrow, I hope that doesn't shut anything off. I'm not going to answer it. It's too late at night and this took too long. Okay, well, thank you. Goodbye. Let him ring a little bit more. Just so he doesn't shut me off. Okay, I hope he's finished. Come on, it's 20 to 10, you know. Who's calling it 20 to 10? Oh, Ramakrishna. Okay. I'll get you later, Ramakrishna. Okay, so here we go. Forget this. This is east. That's not west. Okay, that's east. Because east is at 90 degrees. Perfect. Perfectly aligned. And west is at 270 degrees. So, somebody asked me, you know, to figure out how to divide it up nicely. So I could figure out easily, if you look at this, this is equal-sided, triangle. Equal-sided, that means equal, in other words, it's 60, 60, and 60, all the different degrees in that triangle. So it actually gives a good picture, and this can cut the 15 muhurtas into 3 parts. So 5 muhurtas in each one of these parts. 5 muhurtas in each one of these parts. And then breaking it down more, you come up with the 5 muhurtas. Each one of them are 12 degrees. So 12, 24, 36, and 48. So within this space of time are the different muhurtas. Now, why, since I'm not an astrologer, but it's really bothering me, I don't know why, because we, our modern day divides everything in 24, hours. And here it's divided in 30. And I would like to know why that number 30 was, put in. Of course, Tesla would go along with 3, 6, and 9, or his babies. 3, 6, and 9, and you got equilateral triangle, 60, 60, 60, and there's so many things that are wonderful about this. And tomorrow's day is 90, and then the 270 is actually 3 times 90, and it's just a all-around good Sunday. This is a very good Sunday, and the muhurtas are 48 minutes. Now, that is not, the 48 minutes, that is not part of the Shastric way, to measure it. They have the muhurtas, the muhurta length changes during the year. At the equator, sometimes I hate to say equator because for me this planet's not round. Okay, so at the equator it's always like this. Sunrise and sunset are always like this. So, right at the point of the equator. So coming up here to the 27th latitude, 27.5 north latitude of Vrindavan, it changes, but not that much, So I don't worry that much about it. So it comes down to each muhurta has 12. You can calculate like that. Get a perspective of what's going on here, because these are the pastimes of Krishna. Of course, his pastimes are 8. Astakaliya Lila. So his pastimes, there's 8, and I'm too tired to break down the 8. So the reason, there goes the board again. Okay, anyways, you can see what time it is. Okay, now hang on, you guys. No, just I have too much fun. Makeshift everything here. Okay, yeah. Okay, back to the long pastimes of Krishna. The longer pastimes of Krishna are the midday pastimes and also the night pastimes. The night pastimes. But they do not fall, like the night pastimes will fall from a little after, I calculated one time, it's about 8 muhurtas long. And that's pretty long. And that really gives a good perspective. 8, and this is 8, don't follow this line, but 8 midday pastimes. 8 muhurta midday pastimes, and then the night Ras Leela pastimes. So you got about 8 right there too. So yeah, it doesn't leave too many for the rest. Okay, let's leave it like that. I may be off a little bit, but I know the Ras Leela is 8. 8 muhurtas, and it begins somewhere, because the gopis have to rest a little bit, and that's a really the time that they rest is only about 3 hours. You can calculate because the muhurtas tell you when they go take rest. So they'll take rest around 10 o'clock, and then maybe at 1 o'clock jump up and go out. Now that is the delta sleeping time. That is delta sleeping time. They will not ruin that delta sleeping time, because the delta sleeping time gives them a lot of energy so they can do the Ras Leela until sunrise. So beginning around 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm using hour times, but beginning at the 1 o'clock up until the sunrise, that's around 8 muhurtas. Yeah, that would be 8. That's 5 right there, right, and then 3 more. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, that's 8 muhurtas. So that's a quite a long time. I have to calculate again to see if this is longer than 5 muhurtas, the midday pastimes. So, but it still does. So now we got a division of the. I'm trying to coordinate and see why the numbers are being used. Yeah. Because 8 doesn't go into 30. Pretty closely, 32, but it's not so accurate. Yeah, okay, anyways, that's it. Yeah, let the board rest and everything. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I hope this helps out, I hope it gives some interest. The whole thing is that you have to get a little upset that they've taken life out of time. This is life, and they've taken this out of the time. So they've disrupted their lives are disrupted. They're ruled by their way of measurement of time. They're ruled. They can't forget at not even 1 gigabyte of a second can they forget that they're ruled by their time, and it's not life. It doesn't have life. This has life to it. So much life. Yeah. So much life. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a nice Equinox tomorrow. Haribo, Haribo.